Hey everybody, and welcome to my channel. For today's episode, we are going to be comparing the 2021 Millennium Falcon Microfighter with the 2022 Razor Crest Microfighter. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Without further ado, let's jump right in. Alrighty guys, and as you can see, they are both built, and we are comparing set 75295 from 2021, that is the Millennium Falcon, with the 2022 rendition of the Razor Crest, set number 75321. First thing we want to compare is the piece count, and the Millennium Falcon coming in at 101, and the Razor Crest at 98. So it seems like all of the Microfighters are going for $10, and that's how they've been since they first released in 2014, with the exception of the Tauntaun and AT-AT. If you break them apart, it comes down to $10 a pop. So originally, the Millennium Falcon was made to go in conjunction with the AT-AT and Tauntaun set. It did not have another ship, if you will, to battle against it or have an opponent, but the Razor Crest simply is just lacking anything to go against it. It would have been nice to see like the troop transport from this episode that shows up, or even a TIE fighter with Moff Gideon in it. Either one would have been cool, but I think that's also the reason why this is not considered a series. Please comment below if I'm wrong, I'm not quite sure, but all of the other ones are series like 1 through 8, and that's because they came out with more than one in that set, or for that year. And with the Razor Crest being the only microfighter we're getting in 2022, outside of the LEGO promotional for the Skywalkersaga game, it seems like that's why it's not considered in the series, or in like Series 9. Alrighty, let's take a look at the Razor Crest first, coming in at $10 again, set number 75321 in 2022. Overall, I mean, I think this is like a decent build. It's kind of fun, good for children, obviously, fun for adults sometimes if you've bought everything that's out so far. Interesting how they made this like the drop down so you can walk in or whatever, trying to make it as realistic as possible, but honestly I think it just falls kind of short. Taking a look at the box art, as you can see, I mean, it's just kind of like, just that alone makes it look inaccurate. Nonetheless, I still think it's a pretty good set for $10. Let's take a look at the minifigure. So this comes with Mando. Overall, pretty decent minifigure. I mean, we still have the issue with the visor print, as you can see here. It's coming in like below where it should be. I will say, when you compare these two together, they're virtually identical, except we don't have the visor up at the top to come down for thermal optics or whatever it may be. We don't get a cape in this one, which is fine because we do get the jetpack. However, I wish it was done in the same Beskar steel color as the helmet. Like, you would think we would at least get that. Nonetheless, I think the arm printing is something spectacular, especially for a $10 set. We don't often see arm printing, so that was pretty good. Happy with that for sure. We still have the same old boring black head, you know. I do believe though in the Naboo starfighter for Mando, he will have a printed face for the first time, so that should be pretty awesome. One final piece I will say is that you can kind of display it on the side like this, like as if it's like flying or something, which is pretty cool. I don't think that was intentional, however it is a byproduct of this build and it is pretty cool. I do enjoy that. So overall, I mean, this isn't a bad set, and we will compare this to the Millennium Falcon of 2021 and see the progress we have made in Microfighters. Alright, now back to the Millennium Falcon. Again, $10 back in 2021. I'm pretty sure you can pick this up for $7.99 in most Targets or Walmart or whatever. 101 pieces. We did see a change from the 2018 version here. They used to have the little blue pegs that would stand up in the back, but now we just have the 1x2s, which is pretty nice. It's very flush and it looks pretty good in my opinion. Overall, this is a pretty solid set. Obviously in 2021 they didn't have the new blaster types here, but so there's nothing they could do there, but these are just not, in my opinion, I'm just not a fan of these. They're not that awesome. I think the new ones are way better, and I'm glad to see that they're working on better functionality for the blasters. I think now that it's $7.99, it's definitely worth the pickup if you're interested in these. Some people don't like the Microfighters. I like them, and as you'll see here in my collection, I have a few of the Hot Wheels Star Wars ships, and I just love it. I think they're excellent to add to my collection. They look great. So with that, I think This is probably why I'm also drawn to the Microfighters, because it kind of adds the same type of element but in Lego form. I think these were pretty cool for $10 a pop or $7.99 respectively. And if you guys liked the video, please like and subscribe, as we will be doing another video here in a day or so of the limited edition Luke's X-Wing Lego Microfighter promo for the Skywalker Saga game. Thank you guys for watching and have a good one.